The Accountant is a new documentary that follows an accountant through his work for an entire year. It's watching him do all these accounting things like math and more math. It's riveting. The Accountant is a new movie directed by Gavin O'Connor, starring Ben Affleck, Anna Kendrick, J.K. Simmons, and Jon Bernthal. In the movie, Ben Affleck plays a man with autism, so he's really good with numbers, and he's an accountant. But he also, and you'll find this out through a series of flashbacks, was trained to be able to fight. So he can also kind of kick everybody's ass. So with these skills, he decides to be like an on-call or for-hire accountant. He doesn't work for any people normally, per se, but he's called in to kind of fix something when something's wrong, to solve a problem that somebody may have. And he does this for like drug cartels and just bad people in general. So he gets hired by this robotics company to find some missing money that was discovered by one of their employees, played by Anna Kendrick. Ben Affleck does a really good job in this movie. He's able to portray this socially inept and socially withdrawn person who also can kick all sorts of ass, and you believe it's the same character. Along with his performance, I also have to give credit to the writing, because the humor in this movie, then it's there, a decent amount flows naturally from the characters. It doesn't really seem like they're forcing any jokes in, it just kind of comes out of just the characters being the characters that they are, and the situations that they're in. The funny parts just kind of naturally occur. The action is also shot very well, with Ben Affleck kicking all sorts of ass, both hand-to-hand and with guns. And certain points, it actually kind of reminded me of John Wick, which is high fucking praise. Not everything's great in this movie, though. Anna Kendrick gives a serviceable performance, but nothing great and nothing really stretching out of the character that she's already played before. She's just this kind of awkward, cute girl, and that's what she's playing. She does a good job at it, but it's nothing new for her. J.K. Simmons, though, gives a little bit more of a layered performance. He doesn't have all that much to do in the movie, but what he does have, he does it well. Jon Bernthal also gives a good performance. He's mainly just playing the bad guy, and he does it well. He's just kind of a badass being a badass. Did I say badass enough? I don't think I did. If you didn't get it, he's a badass. Is that good? Yeah? Okay. The movie also drags in the third act. While I was never entirely bored, I could definitely feel the pace just drop right the fuck out. There are some twists towards the end of the movie that I saw coming. I didn't see coming the entire time, but for a good 15 minutes or more before they occurred, I knew that they were going to occur. And while that's not a deal breaker, it kind of bums me out, kind of sucks that that happened. So overall, The Accountant is a good, not a great movie. Ben Affleck gives a really good performance, and the action is shot very well. The rest of the cast is serviceable at least, but there are some problems with pacing towards the end, as well as some predictability. The Accountant is rated B. So given that this movie stars Ben Affleck, what's your favorite Ben Affleck performance? One I have to go with is giggly. Some people pronounce it as Geely, but there's fucking two G's. It's clearly giggly. But it's a fantastic performance. He's a tough guy, got his hair slicked back, wears a wife beater, I think, some nice chain. That's my kind of Ben Affleck. Badass and giggly. So being that The Accountant stars Ben Affleck, what's your favorite Ben Affleck performance? Mine is Holden McNeil from Chasing Amy. That movie allows him to both be funny and be emotional. He gives a great performance in that movie, and I don't think he's topped it yet. So again, what's your favorite Ben Affleck performance? Make your mark below in the comments section. Please like, share, and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. The Accountant is a new movie directed by Gavin O'Connor and starring Ben Affleck. Oh, what the fuck. The Accountant is a new movie directed by Gavin O'Connor and starring Batman. The Accountant is a new movie directed by Gavin O'Connor and starring Batman, Commissioner Gordon, The Punisher, and Kendrick. The Accountant follows a boy with autism as he grows up. Anna Kendrick gives a serviceable, and then a mystery kind of occurs, and that was back before it really blew up. The movie came out before Armageddon, and right around the same time that my favorite Ben Affleck performance has got to be Geely. It's fucking great, and not many people to know. Got to be Giggly.